Welcome to one and all. My research topic is impact of chemical weathering and risk evaluation of toxic elements in groundwater from Shanmuha Nadi. Chemical weathering is nothing but which involves the interaction of rock with solution which changes the chemical composition of the groundwater. During this chemical weathering process, several ions and elements entered into the groundwater environment. These are the factors which controls the rate and type of weathering that occurs. Hence, chemical weathering of rock-forming mineral is the major driving force which control the groundwater chemistry in the region. Along with natural sources, anthropogenic sources will also contribute ions to the groundwater. The concentration of the ions should be within the prescribed limit. If they exceed the limit, they will contaminate the groundwater. Hence, the contaminated groundwater can be identified on the basis of risk assessment techniques. This is a study region with the total aerial extent of 812.90 square kilometer with the two geological formations, Charnakite and Hornblende biotite gneiss. Based on this groundwater flow direction, we collected groundwater samples during pre-monsoon and post-monsoon for further chemical analysis. Using the Piper plot, we identify the type of water as mixed calcium magnesium chloride, and using ratio plots and ternary diagram, we find that silicate weathering is a dominant process which controlling the groundwater chemistry, and using geochemical mass balance method we calculated the silicate weathering, carbon dioxide consumption and individual mineral weathering rates. These three minerals were enriched in our study region which we identified based on the XRD analysis. And water quality distribution shows that majority of the groundwater samples belong to the excellent categories during pre-monsoon and post-monsoon. And risk assessment can be categorized into carcinogenic and non-carcinogenic. For non-carcinogenic, the hazard index value should be less than 1.0. If they exceed this limit, they will damage the human organs. And for carcinogenic, the limit should be less than 1.0 into 10 to the power of minus 6. If they behind this limit, there is a chance of cancer risk in human beings. And finally, from this study, we have concluded silicate weathering along with anthropogenic sources controlling the groundwater chemistry, and compared to the adults, children are at greater risk. Hence, the groundwater in this region should be properly monitored and assessed in order to understand the degree and sources of groundwater contamination in this region. Thank you.